Hello everyone, my name is Botanist Cool. Today we are painting some more Space Marines. If you guys are enjoying my mini painting videos, make sure to like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel and it is free, so please and thank you. Let's get right on into the rest of the video. So the colors I used today were from Army Painter's Feywild Emerald, Citadel's Lead Belcher, Citadel's Rhinox Hide, Citadel's Steel Legion Drab, Citadel's Retributor Armor, Matte Black and Matte White from Army Painter, and that's really about it for this one. I actually did use Cambrian Crimson and, hold on, the other one, Otague Brown as well. And I'll tell you where I use that in a second, but those are all the colors I used. I'm glad I actually wrote that stuff down this time. And I have a lot to say about how I feel painting these guys right now. I am proud of how I've painted them, but I realized that doing these like mass paints of like 10 minutes at a time really lead to a lot of details being missed out, at least for me right now. There are parts like inside the thighs I've missed, there are parts like underneath certain pauldrons that I missed, and they're probably like just totally invisible in general either way. But for me, that's something that I don't necessarily want to miss. So one thing I've been considering actually is getting like a green primer for my salamanders. Prime them in green instead of priming them in black. Black will help with the shades 100%, but green will get that base color I want down, and then I can put in the shades later for wash. I don't know which one I want to do. You guys in the video, please like give me some advice. I'd love to hear from you if you think if I should base it in that green color or if I should base it in black or white. I know people do it either way, but I'd love to hear your opinion. Either way, basing it in black gave me the good base to go through. I basically did a lot of detail work today. Like the commendations on the guns and the legs. I did a lot of those where I had a lot of Cambrian Crimson just to make those little red like wax parts pop. And of course using Otague Brown to make that paper and leather look paper and leathery. I used the other colors to just kind of touch up certain areas I know I missed or have missed, and in all reality, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The bottom of the Space Marines, I had to put in a bit of the Steel Legion Drab, which I'm wondering if I spray painted too much. It feels like I spray painted too much, but at the same time, it's a very thin layer I put out on there, which should not be that bothersome. So I'm wondering if I did something wrong with that area, or if it's because I did prime it twice and I had to like use alcohol to get one of the primers off and get that going. So maybe it was something along those lines, but it feels like I either layered it too much on accident with the black, because those areas were just pure black, or I didn't do it right with the Steel Legion Drab and I did it either too thick or just clunked it up a lot. The one thing I do have to keep remembering though is I need to be really patient with these paints. I'm not a patient person. I don't like waiting for things to dry, which is why working on 10 at a time is actually pretty good, because I put one down, go to the other ones, get those details done, go to the other ones, get those details done. But I think what I should actually do, I think what I'm going to start doing from now on is actually working on 5 at a time instead of 10 at a time. 10 at a time is a lot. So once I get to that point, well, at least in the base layers, right? Base layers work 5 at a time, or 5 per stream, or 5 per session, or whatever. But when it comes to like the base layers, I think that's just the best way for me to do it, because 10 at a time is really overwhelming, and I don't think I did the highest quality I would have liked to have done for these 10 Space Marines. I do think there are a lot of strong advancements in what I've done. That I've been thinning the paint a lot better when it comes to just the base armor. I've gotten a lot better detail with liner brushes. I've been able to do a lot of good stuff in recognizing brush control and all that kind of stuff. So I'm getting a lot of the basics down, which is great. But I know I could do better, and I'm always gonna get better as time goes on. That's how mini painting works. I'm not gonna be perfect immediately, you know. Anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for joining me with this video. I hope you had a good one. If you like this support, just like and subscribe. That is the best and free way to support the channel. Gets me into the algorithm, gets me seen by a whole bunch of other people. If you'd like to support me more in more different ways, there is a throne down below. Don't feel like you have to, but if you want, check it out. Thank y'all very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.